Alright, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Power off my Mega Drive. This is audap. Let's check out Eliminate Down, running on the Mega Drive, or the Genesis as it's known in North America. This is a highly lauded shmup, which this particular system didn't see as many shmups as say the PC Engine. So there's not as big of a selection of shmups, but what there is here was largely pretty good. So this one was like 93, I think. So this would have been a very, very late release. Well, no, I guess that's like right in the middle of the Genesis lifetime. Anyway, let's check it out. It's also one of these games that's like incredibly expensive. There's a limited number of copies of this game. Well, I hope the sound isn't like this all through the game. That's some really rough sound. I mean, the Mega Drive is probably my least favorite sounding game system. With some exceptions, there are obviously some great sounding Mega Drive games, but there's that harsh guitar. Is just not a fan of it. I'm actually surprised it sounds like this, considering it's a Japanese game. Most Japanese developed games didn't use this this particular sound palette. We got normal, hard, easy, normal, I guess. 5 ships. 2 buttons, huh? Oh, so it's set up like Hellfire. You just have different weapons that you can select at any time. Yeah, this is definitely a powerhouse looking game. I mean, that's like straight up Biohazard there. Or Biohazard Battle. I see there's a lot of weapon switching in this game. Has kind of a soul feast look to it, which is good. Yeah, I mean, I love Soul Feast, or Soul Deist as the cartridge version is known as. Yeah, I mean, this is set up very much like a Toplin game. Just know which weapon to use and when to use it. Looks like I don't have to worry about powering up each individual weapon. Like a powers it up for all the weapons you have. Yeah, that's what it looks like. There's a little full rotation effects. Good stuff. Good faux scaling too. I mean, it's not perfectly smooth, but nice effort. Boy, stupid about the sound. Not great. Well, at least the music's not great. I guess the sound effects are fine. I mean, it's sort of giving off the Musha vibe, but I don't think it's done as well. Well, these are some awesome graphics. And again, we didn't really see a lot of shmups on the Mega Drive. The age of the shmup was dying as the Mega Drive was gaining popularity. So consequently, what was super hot in the PC Engine era, was old hat in the Mega Drive era. Get over here. Going beyond the border. It's annoying. Hard to tell what's background and foreground now. The effect is cool though. This is kind of showing the Mega Drive in its best light though, with a large number of objects. Super smooth scrolling, lots of detail. And large sprites too. Oh, this enemy design, that's great. Some good stuff here. Boy, eliminate down, border down. I guess if it's a shmup with the name down in it, it's good. Seizure warning, my goodness. Yeah, I didn't know where to go. That's sort of tough to figure out. The old pea shooter. Is this one of these games that punishes you for not being fully powered up? And it seems like it. Ugh, old Mega Drive pad is getting worn out. Oh, son of a gun. Watch the top of the screen. Oop. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, I mean, this is top tier stuff. You know, as I said, there wasn't like a ton of high quality shmups on the Mega Drive, you know, the Genesis, but this is one of them. Unfortunately, in Japan only, and it's incredibly expensive to buy. Ah, it's like a horizontally scrolling Musha. At least that's the feeling it gives me. It's like something Compile would have made back in the old days. Or maybe Toplin, you know? Which is pretty much now M2. Like, all the Toplin guys are part of M2. In fact, I think they're releasing Hellfire and Zero Wing as a double pack. I think it's in July, I think? I had a whole video on it, maybe 2 or 3 days ago. Oh, son of a... Such a stupid mistake. Now I said it's such a shame that all these really awesome shmups were made at the time that the shmup genre was dead. I mean, this is like 93, I think. You know, people weren't buying or making shmups anymore. Jeez, holy crap! I may have to start from level 1 so I can have enough power. Yeah. How long does it take to finish? I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, it's a hard game, so it would take a while for a first-time player like me. I mean, this is going to take me a while. I'm guessing it's 8 levels, right? That's pretty standard for shmup out there. I don't know much about it. I mean, I only just recently heard of it. Had to go out and find it because again, the game is incredibly expensive, and not a lot of, I mean, this is just a repro that I have. It's not even a real original cartridge. You know, I'm gonna give up on getting an original cartridge. It's one of those impossible dreams. A game like this. You know, it's like getting a copy of Darius Plus, like an original Darius Plus on the Super Graphics. Or I guess technically it was just a PC engine, but still. Yeah, and there's multiple difficulties too, so it's if you find the game too easy, which I'd be surprised if you played this the first time and thought the normal one was too easy, then there are much harder modes to play as well. I don't know. I mean, this is on my to-do list for sure. I'm trying to get all the way through this. I'm actually surprised this wasn't on Mega CD. I don't know why this is a cartridge game. But I guess, you know, for the Japanese audience, the Mega CD wasn't a big push like it was for the PC Engine. I mean, NEC wanted everything to be made off of on CDs back in the day. And I don't think Sega had the same ambitions for their Mega CD. Yeah, I mean, this is like a hyped up Gradius. Yeah, I mean, I think the ROM is readily available, you know, if you just want to emulate. But yeah, the repro cartridges, I mean, even though the repro cartridges aren't all that common. And as I said, the printing on the Japanese originals was very, very limited. So it's a couple $100 to get like an original cartridge, which is, as much as I love shmups, might be a little bit too much for me. Unfortunately, our gaming habit has become, you know, our nostalgic gaming habits have become, you know, highly profitable over the years. I remember when the idea of collecting video games was, I mean, people would turn their nose up on the idea, since video games, you know, weren't a valuable commodity. Now, you know, it's just like an old baseball card. Yeah, I mean, the ship speed is just right. I mean, this is incredibly well made. You know, the patterns are really reasonable, at least on the normal difficulty. I guess this game can get quite hairy if you want to crank up the difficulty. I'm certainly not going to do that the first time I play, though. I mean, I'm having a hard enough time as it is. Yeah, when there was a really good shmup on the Mega Drive, it was really, really good. There's no middle ground with a Mega Drive shmup. It's either awesome or just like incredibly average. I guess in some ways, I mean, like graphically, it reminds me of like Biohazard or Gyrus. Maybe closer to Gyrus, since it has like this really, like all the sprites are really, really large in detail. You know, runs at a nice fast frame rate. And one of the good things about the Mega Drive, having that, you know, that super fast processor. I mean, fast for the time. Obviously, we don't consider the processor fast nowadays. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Yeah, this really needed a CD release. I imagine they could have done something really good with the music. Because it does have that kind of scratchy Genesis sound. But, you know, that probably would have been eliminated if it was a CD release. Yeah, this game is awesome. My God, I can't believe it took me so long to find this game. It's cool too, because unlike a Toplum game where they would have given you like too many different kinds of weapons, this is only 3, which meets very specific needs. So again, very intelligent, smart design. Look at these graphics. I mean, like I said, all the sprites are so big. There's a lot more color than you would have found in a typical Mega Drive game. Oh shit. I thought it feels like it's on the Gyrus engine. Oh, I got pea shooters now. Oh man. Ooh, homing laser. Oh, you can't get rid of him. You just have to dodge. Ah. Look at that. Wow. Well, we're only on round 3. It's only going to get harder. But yeah, it's rough with just a pea shooter. It seems like you need power before you get into these levels. Let's try one more time. I have to start from the beginning and then just learn as we go. I think this one I want missiles. Holy crap. Yeah, it was much easier when I had full power. Still, not mad. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean they really took advantage of the sprite capabilities of the Mega Drive. And we've only seen a little bit of flicker here and there. Certainly nothing I'd complain about. Yeah, I like this biomechanical design too. It's always a winner. I do wish Sega would have given us more color in their graphics. You can just kind of tell it's just a little bit washed out. You know, developers definitely tried their best. Oh, son of a bitch. Ugh, wow. Okay. Start from the beginning. It's one of those games. I guess I could decrease the difficulty. Let's see if that makes much of a difference. I mean, you know, learn on easy and then mastered on... Well, actually, what we got? Normal, hard? Yeah, learn on easy, mastered on hard. Ugh. Okay. Dying on easy. Yeah, like I said, I'm glad I decided to do Retro Sundays. There's just like so many games that you know had just no idea, or even available. I mean, this is the time when like you know EB Games and Babbage's was around. The only way you could get games was through a major retailer. Mail order games were incredibly difficult to get a hold of. There weren't even a lot of companies doing mail order games, mail order Japanese games. We tend to forget how easy it is to get games, you know, because nowadays it's such a simple thing. But it just wasn't really a thing in the '90s. Just to have a place to get games where you could do it reliably, you know, get it shipped reliably. And certainly I wasn't making as much money as I am now. Back in these days. I think I was like a busboy in this year. You know, and in today's money, I mean, this would have released new at like $110 or $120, plus any import fees, import tax, and the cost to ship it. I mean, you know, it would have been expensive even back then to buy this game. Sorry for anybody who expects me to be actually good at this game. That's the first time I played it, so it will be a number of weeks before I actually get any good at this. Oh, wow, there's what? Significantly less bullets. Sometimes easy is just like the amount of damage that you take, or the amount of damage that you can give. But yeah, this one actually is like you can really see how much easier it is. I know it's not quite as exciting now that I know what normal is like. I think the music's kind of growing on me. I just wish it didn't use that real grating guitar sound. Jeez. Get my ass handed to me. Oh my god. Wow, I did worse. I did worse on easy. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, I'm just saying it like $100 if you consider the import fee. I mean, it would have been $50 USD back then when this was released. The Japanese yen was actually much stronger, so it probably would have been like $80 to buy the game, the base game. Another like $25 to for import tax. Probably $40 to 30 or $40 for shipping. So it would have been expensive to buy it when this came out if you weren't living in Japan. But to get the repro was only $30, so it wasn't very expensive to buy a repro. If you want an original game, though, I mean that's a couple $100, especially if you want it complete. You want the case and everything. I mean, yeah, that's expensive. I'm happy enough with just a repro. I mean, I don't have to have the original game. I just want to be able to play the game. I don't necessarily care about having an original copy. That's the same with my Super Graphics games. I mean, my Super Graphics games, they're all repros. Really well done ones, but repros nonetheless. I can't remember what I bought back in I think it was 94. I bought Troubleshooter 2 because it didn't get released over here. The original Troubleshooter got released by Victor Kai, but under pretty limited quantities. And I really wanted to play 2. And I think that ended up costing me like $135. It was like 2.5 weeks at my crappy job to buy that game. It was worth it though. That game's awesome. I mean, I don't know if I'd do the same thing now, but at the time it was seemed like a good idea. Ugh. Oh, okay, so we do have ship speed changes. Just the regular ship speed is just fine, though. Oh my god. Why am I doing it worse? Oh my god. Getting too cocky is why. Get over here. I'm not gonna fight you over there. Ugh. It's just doing so terrible. Oh my god. I guess it's shmup fatigue. I swear it's that way with me every single time, is that I'll play a game the very first time and do incredibly well. And then every subsequent time I just do worse until I finally start doing better. That hasn't changed even after all these years. I don't know why each button isn't just a different shot on your ship. I don't know why they have like a weapon switch. There's only 3 shots. They could just made it each shot have its own button. I mean, you select the speed of the ship in the pause menu, so it's not like you're like real-time switching your ship speed. Kind of a curious decision. Us. Has it already been 45 minutes? Oh man. That's what I love about these classic games. I mean, once you start getting into them, I mean, the time just disappears off of your schedule. I mean, yeah, this is like straight out of a Gradius game. It's awesome. Yeah, it's cool ship design too. Yeah, it's amazing to think too that most modern shmups, I mean, they can't even compare to the quality of something like this. We've gotten some good ones. I mean, they did just recently release R-Type Final 3, and that's really, really well done. It's even running on Unreal Engine 5, which is Unreal Engine. Is it 5? Yeah, I think it's Unreal Engine 5. I think 4 is the one that's real common. And that's a great looking game. But you know, it's on an established franchise, and it's a sequel. But we played some good shmups on Switch recently too. We really gotta pay attention in this level. Oh, we got a little slowdown out of there. We had to wait till there was like a bunch of asteroids on the screen, switch to the rear shot, but we kind of had to make it happen. But in general, yeah, pretty clean running game. Yeah, these are fun. These are fun shot types too. Got the sort of spread laser. You got the missiles that go everywhere. You got the rear shot. Oh my god. So stupid. Ugh, when it rains it pours, I tell ya. Just start doing terrible. It's just a never-ending cavalcade of terrible. Yeah, we got past it. Oh my god. I know, why did it seem so easy the first time? That was even on normal difficulty. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This is definitely easier. These things go down way faster. All right, why don't we stop it there? This is Apostrophe. You've been watching Eliminate Down, running on the Mega Drive. Yeah, this is Japanese release only. Never made it to North America, unfortunately. Might have got a European release. It would have been really limited if it did. But definitely check this out. I mean, this game is awesome. Thankfully, we've ended our classic games on 2 awesome games. Actually, all 3 of the games that we played this morning have been really, really good. Yeah, if you have some means to play this game, check it out. If you have infinite money, you can always bid for a copy on eBay. I wouldn't do that, though, as good as this game is. Yeah, I think this is another game on my list of games to complete. So I'll practice a little bit more in the middle of the week, and hopefully by the end of the week, next week, or maybe the following week, I'll actually have a full playthrough. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.